From this moment on, no more blue songs.
Sharon Jones has music in her soul.
Got the arms to hold me tight. Got your sweet lips to kiss me goodnight.
I like singing songs that make you dig deep into your soul.
Mother, mother, there are too many of you crying.
In fact, you could say music is in her DNA. Sharon grew up surrounded by it.
Well, the house was full of music and love. My mother played a little bit of classical piano in the afternoons after everything was quiet. My father loved jazz.
Sharon is one of 13, 10 girls, 3 boys. She was second to the youngest. She grew up on Maplewood Avenue in Portsmouth in a large home known locally as the Cutts Mansion. There were jam sessions every Sunday after church.
I would see the musicians coming up the stairs with their instruments, and all the musicians would come and take out their instruments and play, and I'd sit in the corner and watch because I was too young to participate. And that's where my love of music started to really grow.
Sharon attended Portsmouth High School, where the music director, Bill Elwell, recognized her talent.
He had a lot of faith in me, and he talked everything up. You know, you're quite an entertainer. You're a young woman, but you got something, you know, that type of thing.
After high school, Sharon traveled the country, ending up in Los Angeles, performing with 2 of her sisters and a niece, singing backup for big-name artists in the recording studio.
We were a group, like the Supremes, you know? So they'd call all of us, come on in and back up. We got so-and-so coming in to the studio. Can you come and back? And we had great ear for music.
Despite that success, Sharon and her sisters were often victims of some unscrupulous record agencies, like the time Sharon had a hit record in the UK, and she didn't even know it.
One year, this gentleman came from England looking for I don't know if he was looking for us directly, but he found us, and we went into the studio and did a couple of cuts on an old Smokey Robinson tune called Going to a Go-Go.
Going to a go-go, na na na, yeah, yeah.
And he took the music and ran. You know, we didn't have any idea as to how to make sure that we were being paid for some of the stuff that we were doing. So years later, I was flipping through the Billboard magazine, and I saw where the Sharonettes hit number 8 or something in the UK. I couldn't believe it.
She also had a tough time leaving her New England roots behind. Los Angeles studios had an interesting take on her sound.
A lot of the agencies wanted me to sound more black, and they were saying like, oh, where's this chick from? You know, she talks like because I was from New England, and they couldn't grasp that. Where is this coming from? You know. So, did you hear her when she said car? You know, so bring her in here. Let's talk for a while and find out what's wrong with her. You know.
Sharon toured with 2 of her brothers, the Third Movement with brother Tommy and Brown Sugar with her brother Roy. Eventually, she moved back to Portsmouth, much to the delight of local audiences.
I still believe in chasing dreams and placing bets, 'cause I have learned that all you give is all you get.
To say Sharon is a legendary performer on the Seacoast is not an exaggeration. She captivates the crowd wherever she goes, like Jimmy's Jazz and Blues Club, the Press Room, and performing on Valentine's night at Book and Bar in downtown Portsmouth. But Sharon is reluctant to be called a jazz artist. Her versatility allows her to connect with audiences of all ages and interests.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
She loves all genres and can perform anything from blues to rock.
Yeah, what's going on?
type of thing that I can do by changing up Tina Turner. But I really do like songs that tell a real good story and that make people sit up and listen. I've always liked ballads because of that reason.
Sharon only has one sibling left alive, a sister. She looks back at her childhood in Portsmouth with fondness and gratitude for the life her parents gave her, and she will continue to delight audiences as long as she can.
I'm so fortunate, and that's why I talk about them. I take them wherever I go because I'm the reason that I'm, the shape of me and what I do is because of what they did to put me there.
I could